In the next 10 years, I expect to see the fund continue to grow and the Women's Fund continue to do a lot of great and remarkable things, just like we've done in the last 10 years. One specific thing I'd like to see in the next 10 years is to pick up the Providence Journal one morning and see the headline, "Rhode Island elects first female governor," and I have faith that the Women's Fund will play a very important role in that headline.
My dreams would be that there would be more women in leadership. There would be a narrower gap in wages and salaries and economic parity. Currently, women are still making somewhere between, depending on what poll you look at, 77 cents to 79 cents. I saw an 80-cent once, but that's still not equitable with our colleagues, our male colleagues and counterparts. I'd like to see that gap closed. I'd like to see more young women take leadership, and so that this organization perpetuates itself and we bring some new leaders along with us too. Those would probably be my three kind of visions for this. And that we would have more to invest in issues related to women in our state.
Some of the things that I had hoped for us included more women in leadership, addressing the pay gap, and more younger women beginning to get leadership skills. We've accomplished some of that through our work together, and I'm excited about it. The pay gap, for instance, has now gone from somewhere between 76 to 79 cents on the dollar to about 83. There's a lot more work to do, however, for our women and our sisters, women of color. We do have more women in leadership, but certainly not at the top. There's still disparity, that there are more men that actually make the decisions and control the purse strings of many things. My hope for the next decade for us is that we continue our good work on, and the progress that we've made on some of the child care initiatives and some of the leave initiatives that the Women's Fund has worked a lot public policy-wise on. I'd like to see us do a women's leadership course for young women. I'd also like to have some gender bias training. I think that would be important. And again, still seeking more women in leadership, and also more women able to take on mantles that perhaps they didn't think they could.
My vision that came true, I think that most of you will know. When we, as the state of Rhode Island, elected our first female governor in 2014, now U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo. Where do I hope we'll be in terms of gender equity in the next 10 years? I often think about what Vice President Kamala Harris says. I may be the first, but I will not be the last. And I hope Rhode Island continues to shatter glass ceilings across state government and business in the next 10 years.